Okay, let's do a tarot reading for Sagittarius. It's more like an energy check-in. It's not like different questions, okay? But that can be something else that I do. But right now, let's do an energy check-in for Sagittarius. All right, so we have the Chariot card. So right away, you know, you guys are starting off strong. Also, you could be starting the month of August on strong too. So we have the Three of Swords, okay? For some of you guys also, this looks like, you know, it could be something mundane like a tire thing as well. So just, you know, pay attention to your tire or something like that. All right, because, you know, Chariot clearly looks like a car. But other than that, let's see what else comes out. We have the Tower card. Okay, yeah, be mindful of, like, you know, your driving vehicle, tires, stuff like that. We have the Ace of Wands. But other than that, if it's just an energy and not anything related to a car, the Chariot card is like, and then you have the Tower card. So yeah, it's like your ambition. You could be ambitious because, you know, the Chariot card is the card of ambition. It could also be a card that's linked. Also, this is my Chiron card too. Okay, so there could be something going on with Chiron with you right now as well. But it's like, if it is a Chiron thing, it will make sense for this Three of Swords to be next. So there could be something going on where it's like something is slightly a bit. It's not really anxiety, but it's like maybe something unexpected, you know, is on your mind or something like that. Maybe something happened that was unexpected that's on your mind. Because the Three of Swords is not as like painful as it looks. This card could show up if like, okay, the Three of Swords energy, for instance, you see someone you don't expect to see, that's Three of Swords energy. So we'll just have to see what else. But so far we have the Tower card, we have the Ace of Wands, we have the Five of Pentacles, we have the Lover's card. Okay, some of you guys, you might not be getting no loving right now. So there could be something about some loving that simmered down a little bit with the Ace of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Lover. So, you know, if you consider yourself high energy when it comes to that type of stuff, you know, it might have simmered down or something like that. Or maybe you stopped it. What else? For some of you guys, you know, you could be angry and that's why you might have stopped it, or you're angry because it stopped or something like that as well. Let's see. So we got the Lover's card, we got the King of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be dealing with an earth sign, or you could just be dealing with somebody that, you know, they have this grounded energy about them. But we have the Five of Swords, we have the Star card. Someone is like very unpredictable, different. They don't do things in a common type of way. This could also simply be your energy. Like, you could be in this energy where, you know, you're acting out of this King of Pentacles energy. So let's see. We have the Five of Cups. You have a fair share of cards that shows that there could be some not so great vibes. For some of you guys too, with the Star card surrounded by the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups, maybe you don't want to be around people right now. You might want to be to yourself. And if you were like dealing with someone like some type of affair, because I'm not really getting like a relationship, but it's like some type of affair going on. So you might be like, you know, someone you could have been having an affair with, you know, there could be some type of disconnect and you don't like that. It's like you actually don't like it. Whatever happened that caused this disconnect, or the disconnect itself, you definitely don't like it. Like, it's bothering you for sure. Someone also could be like, you don't trust someone, or you just don't trust people. Maybe you don't want to be around a lot of people. Maybe if it's not a particular person, it could just be a person. But for some of you guys, this is a lover. This is someone you were having an affair with. It's not really like a person you might be in love with, but it could be someone you had an affair with, you were seeing, you were dealing with, but it's something going on where there is a disconnect. You have the Justice card, you have the Four of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. So, yeah, a lot of you guys, you just might do your own thing, focus on work and money and stuff like that. You know, if someone threw you off or some type of affair is sour right now, or someone you just don't even want to, you know, deal with right now. Also, this could just be simply saying that you just want to focus on your own self. Maybe right now, this is just a time where you want to spend time with your own energy. You know, you don't want to be bothered with everybody else. Maybe someone wants your attention, you don't want theirs right now as well. That's a possibility. So let's see, what is a Chariot? I didn't really do too much clarifying with Virgo and Taurus, but let's see, what is the Chariot? I guess I just go with the flow though, you know, so I guess you guys need this. You know, I literally go with the flow. You have the Three of Pentacles with the Chariot card. Okay, so that's ambition or actual work. So some of you guys, you know, it is about driving or mechanics. And then you have the Page of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. Some of you guys also, you just might be purchasing a tire, or it could be an actual tire situation too. All right, but let's see. We have the Tower card with the Page of Cups. We have the Seven of Wands with the Ace of Wands. We have the King of Swords with the Five of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Swords with the Lovers card. King of Pentacles with the Nine of Wands. Magician with the Five of Swords. Yeah, someone's been like, there's just some type of pettiness. Also, let's say, for instance, if you got a car and you let your lover drive it or something like that, you know, they might have did something or caused something. But you have the High Priestess with the Star card. You have the Seven of Pentacles with the Five of Cups. Yeah, it's like somebody might have did something or just was moving funny, acting immature. Justice with the Seven of Cups, Four of Pentacles with the Nine of Swords, Ace of Pentacles with the Strength card, Three of Wands with the Eight of Wands, and the Moon card. Yeah, so if someone did something weird, acting weird for whatever reason, whether they did something or they just, you know, they could be entertaining other things in situation, or they just did something, or they're acting like immature about something. It's like you're just going to focus on money. For some of you guys, that's what you're focused on. You're just focused on money. You're focused on yourself. Because I'm getting a lot of, you know, cards that's kind of focused on this, you know, being personal or the self. So if something is like failing or going wrong with some type of affair, you're just focused on work. But it is on your mind a lot. But yeah, someone could be acting weird or trying to hide stuff or act like they don't have to speak up about a situation. Another possibility too is that this is a reading for the Sagittarius men, and there could be a lot on their mind. Sagittarius men could be dealing with a lot in private, but of course they're not probably going to say anything about it, and they're just focused on money. But there is something that got them feeling some type of way. Because I'm just getting like a lot of swords. So there's something here about secrets. For some people, it's infidelity, secrets, things not being said that should be said. Because you got the Ten of Swords clarifying this Lovers card. So it's definitely something here about secrets or things people trying to hold back and not speak up about. So people not being honest, integral, truthful. People not treating others right. There's something here about just not doing the right thing for real. You know, the justice card being clarified by the Seven of Cups, and then right after the justice card, before I clarified it, it was the Four of Pentacles. So it's like people not really doing the right thing for real in certain situations. It could be affairs. Affair could be just one of the many things that you guys could be dealing with, but it's just a lot of different stuff going on. So it could be some sensitivity there, Sagittarius. There's something you could be quite sensitive about. Secrets, for sure. If it's not purely hidden information, it's still something about secrets and just not being open, not being honest, not doing the right thing, not being considerate. And for some of you guys, maybe it's a work situation too. Like, it could be something with work. There could be some, you know, second guessing about work matters or, you know, finances. For some of you guys, there's kids involved as well. It's just a lot of different stuff going on. But there's some sensitivity, secrets, things being hidden. A lot going on underneath the surface. It could be some infidelity. People doing the wrong thing, people doing bad things. Just a lot of different stuff like that going on, along with some money making for the most part. So let's see, based on this reading, what is Sagittarius advice? I may have to get back to asking questions. You know, I just like a little bit of organization in my readings. But let's see, what's Sagittarius advice for this reading? Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups, okay, Knight of Swords. You may have to be a little nice. Some of you guys could be being mean, but maybe you're being mean because there's other stuff going on that's bothering you. Two of Swords at the bottom. So yeah, it's like you need to speak up a bit more. Even though the Two of Swords is the card of indecision, when you consider like numerology and astrology and things like that, it's about taking the initiative when it comes to, you know, actually saying something or, you know, deciding to say something. Speak up about something, because clearly something's going on with some secrets going on or information not being discussed, with 10 of Swords coming out, 9 of Swords coming out. So something's worrying you or bothering you. But with the Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups, Knight of Swords, and Empress coming out as your advice, you have to get comfortable with expressing yourself, speaking up about whatever it is that's bothering you. And you have the Devil card and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you just got to speak up. You know, you might got to, you know, maybe someone deserves to hear a piece of your mind. And it might not be great, but that's your advice. You might got to tell somebody how it is. And it might not be pretty. You know, maybe you've been letting somebody slide too long. Maybe that's why all these 10 of Swords and 9 of Swords and stuff coming out. Because you've been letting somebody skate by without saying something. You've been, you know, and maybe they got a little too comfortable. You gave somebody an inch, they took a mile. But it's almost like you might, some of y'all might gotta cut somebody out. And it's something you feel like you don't have, you might gotta demand it, but you definitely might gotta, you know, be a little nice, nasty with somebody. You have the King of Wands. You have the Hierophant. Yeah, it's like if you want to be respected in a situation, you gotta like speak up about something. It's something you gotta actually speak up about, and that's what's gonna make things like change or balance. Because you get the Hierophant and the Temperance after, you know, those cards. So if you want things to stabilize or something like that, you gotta like, it's something you gotta speak up about. So it's almost like someone either wants you to be this way, or you literally have to be this way with somebody. like maybe that's the only way somebody's gonna listen or do right by you, if you be a little brat. What is or vice versa if you're a man. But what is the devil card? The hermit. Fool at the bottom. 3 of Cups, clarifying a hermit. Yeah, I don't. It's like it's either you feel like somebody isn't being loyal, dependable, or you just need to know something. It's something you might need to know that you may feel like you don't know. You have the 6 of Wands, or someone just haven't been doing right by you. Someone haven't been, showing up how they're supposed to show up, giving you what you guys were, initially agreeing upon, or something like that. It's some type of way you may feel alienated, or someone here feels alienated in a situation, and they have to speak up about it. It's like, maybe you expect something from someone, but you got to literally spell it out for them, because it's like someone's just not getting it, or someone doesn't catch the drift, someone's not reading the room, or someone just, isn't a mind reader. So if you were expecting, something specific from someone, they're not getting it. So you got to like call it out. You got to speak up about it. You got to be willing to open up and just, speak up about something, demand something. Or it's just as simple as telling someone, how it is, or giving someone a piece of your mind. But that is the reading. Have a good one.